Hey guys, I'm Jody.
I'm Justin.
And it is that time to go over all the games we played in March. And we have a lot of fun games. There were a couple that were like, but we had a lot of fun games that we played, and we're going to recap and tell you all about them.
Let's do it. Alright, first up on the list of games that we played in March of 2021 is the cooperative game Paleo from Z-Man Games. And this was a really enjoyable one, even though we did play it on a pretty easy level and we beat it pretty handily. But I have a feeling that even when we play it on a harder level, it's going to be really fun. So I really enjoyed this game. What do you think about it?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely was enjoyable, even though it was super easy that first level. But we're gonna bump it up and play it. Yeah, and it has this really cool table presence. It has kind of not your typical board game pieces. So you have like multiple little board sections and this, I don't even know, what do you call it? This little wooden tray, workbench. They call it the workbench, where you put cards on. And
that's where you're trying to build things. Yeah. It's on the workbench, which makes sense.
Yeah. And so you have your people, and you have to make sure you feed them, of course, and not get skulls, and the cards are pretty too.
Yeah, but again, so we beat this one pretty easily because of the easy level that we were on. I don't think we took even one hit the whole game.
But it was really fun, and it's not a super long game either. So I definitely recommend this one. We're gonna be playing this again soon, hopefully there goes one of our cats. Soon, hopefully, again on a harder level, but you guys should definitely try this one and check this out, especially if you like co-op games. This is a fun one for sure.
Got it. Paleo.
Alright, so the next one on our list is Not Alone. This is a one versus all game, and definitely asymmetric. You have the creature, which is the alien that has picked up your scent and is trying to hunt you down. That was weird. And so you have the creature, and then you have the hunted. So there's one player that plays the creature who is trying to hunt down the hunted. And this is a 2 to 7 player game, so you can have multiple people playing the hunted. I'm not a huge one versus all. I don't know. I tend to like games where you have multiple people playing kind of the same role. So I'm not big on one versus all, but if you are big into one versus all games, you probably should check this one out. This is definitely interesting. I know you had a good experience because I kept getting whooped, but he kept beating me, so I think he likes this one a little bit more.
I tend to like deduction games to some degree anyway. So, and you're trying to kind of figure out where the other people are going, and so whenever she played the creature first, and she was trying to find us, and me and our other friend, we were pretty good at kind of getting away.
You have these tokens where you place on these cards where you're trying to guess, because the hunted are playing a place card of where they're going, and you're trying to guess where they're going by placing these tokens out, and I did terrible. But so I did that, and I did terrible, and then he played the creature. And
I think I caught her every single time.
It was just a bad couple games, but this will definitely stay in our collection forever, because this actually was, I think, the last game our brother ever got. Yeah. So this will never leave our collection, and it's sentimental for me as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you like one versus all games, 2 to 7 player games, check it out. Not Alone. All right, so we got Raiders of Scythia, and we got another play of this in, and definitely like this game for sure. I love collecting resources in the Scythian village and healing up your crew, and then going out on raids. And you have your player board, which we have your crew members, and you can get I think it's eagles and horses to assist your crew, and it looks cool. And I'm a sucker for games that have lots of components, and you like it too, pretty decently, and I mean the worker placement.
I like worker placement in general, but this style of worker placement was really interesting to me, because I really like that you can take an action when you place the worker down, And then with this game, when you place a worker, you're also going to pick one up. So if you're in the Scythian village and you're trying to gather resources or whatever, you are placing one, you take that action, and then you're going to pick another one up, and you're going to take that action as well. So I like having those multiple actions whenever you're placing, but you always just have one worker at any given time. But it's cool how every turn you kind of place and pick back up. And so I really did kind of enjoy it. Towards the end of the game, it did drag out just a little, but otherwise, I actually really liked it.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's another good game from Garfield Games and Shem Phillips. Okay, so I played Aquatica. He missed out on this one, but I really think you would like this game. We don't own it. I actually played it with a friend, and she brought it over, and yeah, I really like this game. I think you're gonna like it. It's not a heavy game. Got an engine builder, beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful.
Blue.
It's very blue, and we like blue. But yeah, I mean, it's underwater theme. I love the underwater themes, and they have these awesome like manta tokens, but they're actual like plastic little manta rays.
Oh, they were plastic?
Yeah, they're like really cool. They're awesome. And you also see like your playing cards, and you're trying to buy locations, achieve different objectives to get points. But what's really cool is every player has their own board, and it has multiple layers, and you actually can slide your card. You're going to be doing what's called card rising, and it's really cool how the card slides in this little slot in the player board. Yeah. We need to play it and it's really cool. So you have like this little chain effect where you can do this, which allows you to do this, and it's a good one. So we might have to get this one because I think you'll like it. So yeah, I only played it once, but I've really enjoyed it, and you guys should check it out because it was a fun time playing it. That was Aquatica.
And up next, we did play again Crossed Words. So again, just real quick, we have a 3x3 grid where you've got words up top, words on the side, and where those words intersect, you have to try and meet. You have to write something out that actually meets those, stays within those parameters of those two words where it's intersecting. So
stay in the parameters of the crossed words.
The crossed words. So again, a fun little party game that is a little bit brain burning as well, kind of a step above Scattered Words maybe.
Yeah.
But still really fun, really enjoyed it, and you can play with
it's 3 to 6 players.
6 players, so it's a fun one.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. So if you like categories, check this one out because it's similar but a little more brain burning, like you said. I like it.
All right. Crossed Words.
Okay. So I got a play in a 5 tribes with a friend. You missed out. We're gonna get you to play it again because I think you'll like it. The Moncala aspect, moving things around. I didn't do very good. I didn't claim a lot of tiles. Well, you kind of claim ownership of your tiles by putting your camels out. It depends on how you pick up your meeples, but definitely can be analysis paralysis at the beginning for sure because you have like so many different colors of meeples and you got meeples everywhere. But it's fun having lots of meeples. But yeah, this is a good one. Classic, it got Days of Wonder. I love Days of Wonder games. Fun components, and it's just great gameplay, guys. Especially if you like the Moncala mechanism. Definitely try this one out.
All right, so up next we've got Hive, and this is one of my favorite little abstract games. It's super simple to play, but it's just really fun, really enjoyable, and the pieces, they just feel good in your hands because they've got this weight to them that's just, it's just good. So, yeah, I hadn't played it in actually 2 or 3 years or something prior to picking it out recently. It was after we were doing our top 10 list that you were like, hey, let's play it. And I was like, okay. Yeah.
I wanted to give it a try, especially when I held all those tokens. I was like, ooh, I need to play it.
Yeah, so if y'all haven't seen our top 10 list, this is on it. So, yeah. But anyway, so that is another really, really fun one. What do you have?
It is a game crawling with possibilities.
Crawling with possibilities.
Yeah, I'm not very good at it. He beats me like every time we played, but I enjoy it. It's a nice, lightweight, abstract game with cool little bugs.
Yeah, I like it. Each little bug has their own kind of movement pattern that they do, trying to figure out how to make them all work together is just really, really fun. So
yeah.
I enjoy it. Hive.
Okay, super excited about this next one. Good game. New game from Gray Fox Games. After the Empire. And as you can see, it's hefty. It's like going to cover us up here. Hefty box with lots of amazingness inside. Lots of fun components. I mean, look at the cover. The cover is just awesome. Love it. And you're defending your castle. You got worker placement. Beautiful components. Beautiful artwork. Even though he's beaten me every time we played, this game is amazing, guys. Like, you guys really should check this out. What do you think about it?
Well, when I first saw this, I was like, yes, it looks really good on the outside, but then I realized this is a massive box. There's a lot of stuff inside, and usually if there comes a box that looks and feels like that, I push the pause button and I say, but we played it. I really liked it, and I've been kicking her butt the whole time. So it's been really, really enjoyable for me. And for me, I like building up this strong castle and a strong defense. So
yeah, I mean, the way they do combat in this game is really good. I mean, you're putting your soldiers and mercenaries on the wall, and you have the archers. The archery phase, and you got your walls that can get demolished, and it's just so good. It's so good, guys. You guys need to check this one out. We're probably gonna be raving about this one for a while.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good one. So that is After the Empire by Gray Fox Games. All right, so yet another amazing game. We got Dune Imperium. So you got worker placement, deck building, and I love this game. So I played it several times this month. You didn't get to play it, but so I actually played this game solo 2 times, and that was the first solo play I've ever done in my entire life. Of any game. So like I'm not a huge solo gamer, obviously, because I've never done it before, but I might start doing a few solo plays every now and then. And this was the first game I've ever played a solo mode. I was very proud of myself. But I played it twice. This game is just so fun. I really like it. And the conflict is interesting because you're putting out your cubes and you're not sure, like, your opponents might have, I think they're called intrigue cards, which, can give them more combat strength and the different places. I love going up on the different faction tracks, and you're just racing to get 10 points. It's good. I'm ready to play it again. Yeah.
I don't have enough plays in to really give it a good judgment. Yeah, I played one time and I played it wrong.
Yeah, we really need to get you to play this again because it's so good. So that is Dune Imperium.
Alright, so up next we played Calico once again, and as you guys know, we really like this game because it's really pretty. Got the tile laying aspect, and then of course there's cats that you get to put out there and stuff like that too. So Jody loves her cats, but this game again it looks simple. The what you do is simple. Having to think about it throughout the game it's a little brain burning.
It's definitely puzzling.
But I like those types of games quite a bit, and it was just really fun.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. I do think that is better though at a lower player count because, with 4 players, you only have a certain amount of tiles to choose from, so it's hard to plan. So
that's true.
I think it's better at lower player count, but it's still a fun, pretty game that we like to play.
Calico. Alright, so now we'll just talk about our beautiful classic wooden games that we normally play at some point during the month, but this time we didn't play chess, and that was a bummer. I'm really upset about that. But we'll get back at it, I promise. And we also did play Crokinole.
Yep.
Right? So Crokinole is super fun, flicking game, and it's just a good time.
Yep, classic, pretty wooden game.
Just a good time. So we got to teach our friend that one, and really, really enjoyed it.
Yep.
So that's it for chess and Crokinole.
And I got a playing of Lanterns with a friend, and this is a perfect light filler game. Definitely lightweight, and it's pretty. So, if if you haven't checked this one out, you probably should. It's great. It fits all those categories. And so the cards are really pretty. You got lots of different colors, and you're kind of doing this set collection thing where you're trying to get 4 of one color or 1 of each color and some other combinations. And you're also going to be connecting tiles out in the play area that everyone's using, and that's how you're going to be collecting cards. But yeah, it's a perfect filler, relaxing game. So that's Lanterns. Check it out if you haven't.
All right, and up next we got to play this new one to us. It was Jubako, and we didn't know what in the world a Jubako was. It's basically just like a little tiered box that you serve food in on special occasions. And so, the way that the game is played is you're trying to like stack food on top of each other by matching the tiles to some degree. And it really didn't hit home for us at all.
Yeah, I thought he might like it because, tiling, puzzly, so he tends to like those types of games, so I thought he was going to like this one. But, yeah, it was kind of wah-wah.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, this one's probably going to be leaving the collection. But, yeah, we gave it a try. It does have these nice little plastic tiles in there. Every game's not for everybody, so you might like it, but we just, probably pass on this one. So, that is Jubako. Okay. Hadrian's Wall. Newer game by Garfield Games, Renegade Games. Ooh, yeah. I like this game. So, technically in March, only played it one time, and it was, alright guys, get ready for it, my second solo play ever. So, Dune was my first one, and I got a solo play of Hadrian's Wall. And I really, really liked it. I mean, so the solo play, you're trying to just, get a better score. It's pretty much the same game as multiplayer. You're just trying to, get a decent score. But, so he didn't play it in March, but technically we played it in early April before we filmed this video. So he has some thoughts too.
So, yeah.
But this game is so good and so fun. At first, you got 2 sheets of paper, and it can be overwhelming. Like there's a lot of stuff going on. So when he originally saw this, he was like, "No, thank you." But I got him to play, and
I liked it.
He liked it.
I thought it was pretty good. The first round was terrible because I had no idea where anything was on these sheets that are jam-packed full of stuff. I had no clue what I was doing. But once I got through the first round, I was like, okay, this is here, this is how these are split. Okay, now I know where to look for stuff. Okay, and then I finished out the game and everything was fine.
Yeah, it's fun. It's great. I mean, you get a lot of chaining, which I love. So you do this, fill in that box, which gives you this resource. So now you can use it to fill in this box, which could give you another thing. So it's so much fun. I
did think that was really cool too. That the resources that you start the round with aren't what you that's not all you get.
No,
right?
Definitely.
So that's what you start with, and then you turn stuff in to fill stuff in, which might earn you other stuff, and you keep kind of passing off and taking back and doing this throughout the round until you have essentially nothing left.
And each round you're trying to prepare for these invaders coming. So you're building up your defense. You got like more of a citizenry sheet, and you have more like defense and production. And this is a good game. We're actually going to be playing this again right after we film this video. So we definitely like this game. We're going to be putting out a review for this in the near future, so stay tuned for that. But I mean, spoiler alert. I mean, we like this game. So definitely check this one out, Hadrian's Wall. And the last game for today's list is Quantum. Now, this is actually kind of a little older. This was a game that I inherited from my brother, and I've been wanting to play it for a very, very long time because I love space, I love dice. I mean, why have I not tried this game? So we finally tried it, and I really like it. You're like in the middle of it. I mean,
Quality components.
The dice are like these large chunky dice. They're fun, and each player has like their own player board, and it's a great, really nice stock.
It's instead of like a player aid that's just like a sheet or a card. I mean, it's cardboard and it's got
and it's got some summary, but you're also using it for some of the gameplay as well. Yeah. It's really nice. It's a pretty as well. And we played this on our new space mat, and that was fun too.
It made it a cool experience.
But you have a bunch of dice, and you're of a certain color, and you're moving your dice around. You're trying to put out quantum cubes, and that's the goal of the game, is to get out all your quantum cubes. But your dice move differently. You have cards that can let you do different things. You can battle with other people with your die. This is just up my alley. I just like those types of games. I'm sad that it took me so long to get this game out, but I really like this one. And the board is modular. You can change up the map for different player counts and different. I mean, there's just a lot of different
difficulty levels, and can encourage more interaction too.
Yeah, so there's definitely different ways to set up the game. But I really like it, and I'm down for playing it more and more. So I'm gonna try to get him to play a little more because I like this game. We need to play some of the harder 2-player maps setups.
Okay.
Well, anyway, that is Quantum, guys. Okay, so that wraps up March. All these games here, some fun ones in these piles. And yeah, so stay tuned. We're gonna let you know all the games to play in April as well. And then some of these, if you haven't seen before, check them out because there's some good games in this stack here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we really enjoyed all these games that we played in March for sure.
Yep, so if you want to help us out and you like this content, go ahead and click that like button and subscribe to our channel. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.